let's learn today one of my favorite songs. The very first proper ones that I learned actually on the guitar, but we're going to learn that one on piano today. And I'm sure that you would recognize as soon as I start playing. You got it here, Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. Now, on the guitar, basically, the way they came up with the intro is just they've been playing just open strings. Now, on the guitar, with 6-string guitar, those are the strings that we've got. Literally. So, and this is the lowest string that you've got. Obviously, on the piano, we've got more notes going downwards and we've got more notes going upwards. So sometimes to emphasize some things, we can go to lower notes as well. So why not? Okay, but let's keep at least the intro, at least the beginning, very similar to what they're playing. Now, for the melody lines, they actually do play it a little bit higher, but I personally prefer to go up one octave. Now, the melody itself, once we go da, da, da. See, it's a very simple melody. We just play around that beat. And obviously on the piano, it's so much easier. You don't have to go through that pain of building up your colours. And then on piano, it's actually easier to play more notes. So if you want, you can add more things into it. So, for example, just repeating that E and adding up a little bit more notes into it. Okay, so basically the majority of the time, no, not the majority, all the time until I go to that A minor over here, so I'm actually playing just E minor chord the entire song, and this is the inversion that they use it because it's just literally exists in there on the guitar, yeah? Then add the intro. You've got that A minor in here. You can play just the chord. If you want, you can do a arpeggiated chord. Now, afterwards, I do prefer to go downwards over here. Because it just sounds better. Again, what do you do? This time, in your left hand, we do need to hear that A, because again, it's one of the open strings. And then afterwards, just play any type of A minor on top. You can play it with chords. I personally really like the arpeggios. Okay. Why not? So, da da ba da ba da da ba. So this is the main melody that we hear. All this time, you're just playing like whatever is left for that A minor, the chord. Now it becomes more interesting. So this is the moment when we go ta pa bum, ascending melody over here and ascending chords. So basically what goes on here is the following. So we've got A minor. Actually, I've got like this. So this is what we've got. And again, since we do have lower notes, and if you want to emphasize a little bit more, so that by note you can use a little bit more of the chords, but you can get away with just playing just thirds, and if you want you can play octaves or you can play just single notes. It just basically goes A minor, B minor, and then C, or a little bit fuller, yeah? Even like this. So over here, again, we're just continuing the motion upwards. So as soon as you hit that C major chord, you just spend a little bit more time on this one. This is what we have again, da da da, on the guitar that we are playing. Then it goes to D major chord. And it's literally D major chord in the end. Meanwhile, yeah, whatever you're playing in between kind of doesn't really matter much. And then we go for that E minor, because we've been going up, 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 so very ascending motion and very wonderful. I personally like to go upscale here and just play an E minor chord and then just doing the same thing. And this is where what I call rock progression starts. So over here, it's a very simple thing. So basically we're playing E minor, D major, C major. Down, down, down. Until we go to that line where they're singing nothing else matters. For that nothing else matters, this is where we play G major. And then it's B major or B7 if you want to. Nothing else matters. And then it's back to that E minor. Okay, so what goes on here? And from time to time, it's a really good idea, and this is exactly what they're doing. It's just that before we go to E minor, they're going da da da. So the rest of it is basically you playing just with the chords. So E minor. So I'm terrible at singing, but this is where you can start singing. So close, no matter how far. And so on and so forth. So since it's Metallica and since on the piano is such a versatile instrument, and we do have lower notes, much lower notes than the guitar, and we do have higher notes as well, you can just have fun. So the majority of the song, one more time, it is based on what I personally really like to call rock progressions, because it's used in a lot of rock songs. You start from the minor chord. Sometimes you go in slightly different order, but the chords are the following. So you've got 1, which is minor. Then afterwards you go a whole step down and you've got your 7, it's a major chord. You go a whole step down and it's your 6th chord. And that's about it. Sometimes we do go downwards, which is literally half a step down, and then you go to the dominant. But this makes it a little bit more classical. That's the reason why most of the time in rock songs we do have just, and then very often it just returns, or you spend a little bit more time on one of the chords. We will analyze that one a little bit later, but this is a wonderful example of that song. And what I would suggest you to do is just listen to that music, put it alongside with you playing actually the piano, because like I said, so it is in E minor. So if your piano is tuned correctly, or you have a digital piano, then just make sure you don't transpose it to any other keys. Just play alongside the song. Listen to the rhythms, listen to what comes back to you. So just make sure you don't play those triads like the initial chords, because again, on the guitar, literally we do have the first inversion, and I always prefer inversions because they sound a little bit more open than the actual triads. So play with those. Start with just playing the chord. Couldn't be much more from home. Forever trusting you, and nothing else matters. And then this is about do do do. There is that da da da. wonderful progression, like I said. So, and like I said, so it's something that is used in a lot of rock songs, and it's something that you can improvise with as well. So feel free to just add those chords. And just improvise with those chords. You don't have to do much. In your left hand you can actually go with just this one. And since we're inside E minor over here, you just have only one F sharp to think about, and it will sound harmonious. It doesn't mean that you can't use the other notes. It just means that you have to resolve that one because they will create tension. So for example, if all of a sudden I play E minor, but then see, it doesn't mean that it doesn't sound right. So even though A sharp like literally doesn't belong at all to that A minor, so, and obviously you can do some chromatic scales. So don't be afraid of it. You can do a lot of things. It's a very, very flexible sequence. And you can bend it however you want to. Just make sure that you've got like a really rocky and powerful bass. Or you could go even to the low chords. And make sure that you've got a certain like rhythm that you've got for the bass. And you're happy with that one, just after add the chords. And experiment with the chords. Try adding some new melody lines in between. All right, and yeah, this is it. Basically learn the intro for Nothing Else Matters, because it's just something that is just there. So something that you hear and something that defines that song almost right away as soon as you hear da, da. And then afterwards it goes da, da, da. And then afterwards you've got those wonderful sequences of got da da da. Play, enjoy, and have fun. Beautiful, beautiful rock progressions. All the best.